First, I left the memory charges for you today. Yeah, we're gonna have to make a plan with those memory charges. I still haven't changed all the map settings, stuff like that. So I'll probably change the modules to like 2 hours or something. 7 hours is completely insane. The fact that we are struggling with like 5 to 10 people on the server, when there's supposed to be like 80 people on the server, that's just. But in any case, ladies and gentlemen, without wasting any more time, here we go. We are going to crush an abandoned bunker today with, in my opinion, the best gear that you can take into an abandoned bunker if you want to spawn repeated hordes or you don't want to make too much. Not sure if you can spawn a horde, but if you don't want to spawn continuous raises, this will be the best key that you can take into. And we are catching the nighttime repeatedly. Last week we caught the daytime repeatedly. Now we're catching the nighttime repeatedly, which isn't a bad thing because we want to go into an abandoned bunker. That's not. Master Ninja, welcome. Does Supermax still have custom loot table for the ships? Yes, it does. Yaku, welcome, my man. Craig, welcome, welcome, welcome. Osman, welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. I will make and I'll make it a little bit better for you guys. For any of you guys that can't see, I'll activate the full. That seems a little bit bright. Like that. There we go. Okay, so you guys can, when we go into the banner bunker, or we've got a light or something like that, I'll adapt. For now, I just need to dump most of the. Burgism, Robbie, welcome, guys. Shukan, welcome, welcome. I hope you're well, dude. Being quieter than good health. Thank you, Rob. Great and nice. Was a Luth. Was a Luth shit. What happened? Luth shit. Other. Other. It still has to be sorted and stuff like that. Okay. That bliss. Let's see. Did we get tier 2 by the doctor? Yes, we are at tier. Okay, so since we are at tier 2, he's going to start wanting the boxes. Now he's going to start wanting the boxes. Here, tower, fine. Leonard, welcome to the stream. Rizzy, Corbin, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I wasn't quite yet. And yeah, what this? I'll wear this just in case I get cold. I am going to take this just for money. We are going to sell a few. Going to. We're going to have to buy new clothing. Buy new. go in the way we look, but we are going to grinding stone. Of course, we're going to use the best sword in the game. But the problem with the best sword in the game is that it breaks really, really breaks extremely quick. That is not happy with the inventory of the lockpick. Let's go. Saber, hey Luthais, a member here from Killer Mike's community. Hi, Saber. Welcome, welcome, bud. Friday, welcome, welcome, welcome. So yeah, it is nighttime now. We know that the northern bunkers are open. Yesterday, we did, in my opinion, the most buggy abandoned bunker out there. It wasn't a very, very smooth experience. Today we're going to do the northern bunkers, if that's a smoother experience. And we just want to do a few quests or sell a few items so that we can afford sword. So that we can afford sword. And I think even without really doing quests, we'll be able to afford the sword. Sell the hazmat suit and we sell the ghillie and that. Sell that. We're able to get a bit of money. I know this thing is. I mean, this thing doesn't bring in a lot of money, but sell it in. AW. No, this is for the AW. Yeah, I am going to use the AWM. I'm not going to use the AWP, but I will be using AWM. Taking more slug rounds. Is my voice still disappearing because I fixed the noise gate? Friday, is it happening at the moment? Because I did change the noise gate. Is my voice still disappearing? Okay, so my voice is disappearing at the. Give me a second. Okay, how about now? Is my voice still disappearing now? Thanks, Saber. Okay, guys, just tell me if my voice is disappearing. I did another small change to the noise gate. Is my voice still disappearing or no? Is it better now, Yaku? Better now. Okay. 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 Yaku, you know what it sounded like in the past, when it got cut off at the end. Just let me know if you hear that again, so that we can fix it. I did search on the internet what causes that, and it is the noise gate. And I did follow the advice that they gave me. They talk about the attack, they talk about the hold time and the release time and stuff like that. So we definitely know it's the noise gate. So I can just make fine adjustments to the noise gate. Okay, so let's get on with the journey. Okay, I think I should be good now. Okay. In case we get greedy, just want to see if we can. We've got a lot of stuff on us. Holy poop, we've got a lot of stuff on us. Goodness gracious. gonna have to sort this out quickly. Other, where's the other chest? Where is the other? Is the other? Just dump all of this stuff in the other chest. See, guys, that's why I don't mind getting raided. I don't like it when I've got too much loot. You guys check what I mean. That's why I don't mind getting raided. When I've got too much loot, you know, sorting out all my loot wastes my time. Okay, I don't like sorting out my loot. So when people take it from me, they're actually doing me a favor. I can just play the game without needing to sort out my loot. Hey, Inge Cross, welcome, welcome. Inge Cross. Inge, I'm going to call you Inge. Inge, welcome, Inge. Okay. Yeah, I'm wasting the raiders' time. You know, they have to spend so much time sorting out my loot. I'm actually wasting their time, and they don't even realize it. Luth, I known about you through Mike. Whenever I heard your name, I thought you were like John. If you mean a nice guy, then yes, I am like John. If you mean I don't take many risks, no. And that's where I'm not like John. I have a question. If you drive over your own mine in your flag area, does your vehicle go bye-bye? No, Yaku. No, it doesn't. If you put it outside of your flag area, yes. But if you put it inside your flag area, no. So let's just check this timer for the. Let's check here. Can we even set it? Can we set it? Abandoned bunker commotion threshold. Armory lockers. Activate active duration. Cooldown duration of the terminals in the abandoned bunker, 24 hours. 24 hours. No. But that's probably 24 hours in game. So that's probably 4 hours IRL. I hope it's not 24 IRL hours. If it's 24 IRL hours, that's crazy. Thanks, Saber. That's a compliment. Thanks. 6 hours IRL. Yeah. So we're gonna put it down. I want to put it down to 2 hours. So if I want to put it down to 2 hours, I have to divide it by 3. If I want to divide it by 3, I have to go 8. Yes, see, it's great when you got maths right in school, eh? Like if you ask me A plus B plus C divided by G, I won't be able to give you the answer. But if you tell me this plus this minus this divided by this times this, I've got it. I was really good with maths until they started bringing letters into the equation. Then I was just like I thought we were working with numbers. I'm out of here. I quit. The teacher lied to me. She said I was going to work with numbers. This is BS. I'm out of here. And then I first have to figure out what's inside the brackets and then outside the brackets. No, man. Algebra sucked at school. Now I earn a living with it. Yaku, I'm sure you don't work with A and B, bro. I'm sure you don't work with A and B. You know, like, I can see trigonometry. you know, and Meetkunde, I don't know, you know, but algebra, bro. I don't know about algebra, but in any case. Maybe, you know, maybe if you created Facebook, you needed some algebra, but that's about it. But I told my teacher I wasn't interested in social media, you know? I don't do Facebook, I don't do Twitter or X. So, yeah, I'm not going to start my own software company. She should have just left it there, but she didn't. She kept on nagging me. We use all the letters in the alphabet. Okay, software development. Now I understand, Yaku. Now I understand. Yeah, I can see that's where you're going to use it, definitely. Now, like the only time I saw that, you know, and I thought that could have made me money is when I watched The Social Network, you know, when that guy that stabbed his friend in the back and sold his soul for money. I'm just joking. You know, the guy who created Facebook, whatever that selfish idiot's name is, his friend did an equation on the window, you know, and I was like, that's where you need the equation, man, for fancy poop like Facebook. A train leaves New York City heading, oh bro, please give me a break. A train leaves New York City heading west at 35 miles per hour. Another train leaves California heading east at 28 miles per hour. If you got this far into the question, you are doing better than most. Exactly. I agree. What time will the train arrive? I don't give a poop. I'm just gonna check the internet. I'm gonna go to whendostrainarrive.com on the internet. They've got apps for that. I don't need to figure it out. Okay, my bike isn't taking a ton of damage, but I'm telling you guys now, my spikes are gonna disappear soon because I'm hitting everything, you know, with the spikes. So I feel the spikes are really damaged. We're gonna check now. Swing by the lake for a drink. Not a bad idea. I can fill my canteen as well. So, Geek, since you are hogging all the intelligence computers, how many people's intelligence are you leveling up, my bro? I just want to know that. You know, since you are busy leveling up modules, are you going to sell the modules? Are you already at 5 intelligence? Did you start with 1 intelligence? What's going on, bro? Just give me the lowdown. What's going on? Don't worry, guys. That's just bugged drones. They've been bugged for the last 8 years. The devs are never going to fix it. So don't worry about it. I have to say, you proved my assumption wrong and found out that how fabulous you are. I enjoyed your Supermax streams, especially the parts where you scream so unexpected manner, man. Yeah, no, I'm as raw as it gets, bro. I have 5 intelligence. I'm just collecting them. You've got 5 intelligence. Gonna make a scavenger hunt in a while. You've got 5 intelligence, and then you're letting me run around in there for nothing. Selfish. A scavenger hunt isn't gonna help me, bro. A cleared computer is gonna help me when I get there. Okay? 5 intelligence and he's still filling modules. Unbelievable. I think the last part of the train question would be, what color was the conductor's uniform in Kansas? Something like that, yeah. I have eightfold. No, man. You must think about the others, man. You know I'm never going to do that scavenge hunt. Come on, man. You see me going into the abandoned bunkers. You see me, not being able to level up my intelligence. You see me with 1.4 intelligence because, I blew myself up with a grenade. Yes, you share a little bit, man. Share a little bit. There's other people suffering here with chronic stupidity. That's what you call a character with 1.4 intelligence, okay? Chronic stupidity. I'm being handicapped. Look at my skills. Look at this. I'm literally handicapped, brother. Okay. Let's drink some water. Hey, Barry, hi, L. Which abandoned bunker is already used? Already used? I don't know. Ask Geek. He's the abandoned bunker guy. If you're asking me, bro, I'm going to that one. I'm going to that one. So I'm going to the D1. That one will be open as well. Or you can come into my one. Doesn't really matter. But if you come into my one, I am going to shoot you. Just a warning. Just being honest, Bruce. Just being honest. I don't like sharing. Is the bottle full? Is the bottle full? Bottle should be full. Okay, so didn't we? Oh, we can't drink any water with the flipping helmet. I forgot about the helmet. We can't drink any water with this helmet. Gonna be more than enough. Okay, let's sell a few things here.
What's up?
Luz, what's your opinion if devs add operational submarines in Scum? I don't like that idea. I think it's unnecessary. I think there's a ton of other stuff that they can add to the game. And a lot of things they can fix in the game instead of adding submarines. Compensate or not eating, drinking. It is the toughest helmet in the game. It doesn't offer you a lot more protection than a normal helmet, but it is technically the toughest. It's got 10. You receive 10% less damage if something shoots you in the head. But I mean, if you receive damage to the head, you're gonna receive a ton of damage in any case. But in any case, it's got 10% extra damage reduction, just like the tactical jacket has got 10% extra damage reduction as well, but nothing major. Oh my word, now you can sell that thing for 1.4. I remember when I couldn't sell that thing for any real amount of money. That's great, man. So now I can actually sell it for an amount of money. That's cool. I like that. Yeah, there's a lot of things that they can do before they even look at that.
Kidding. Nobody cares.
Okay, we're very close to what we need.
Goodbye.
Very, 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 very close. So let's just check what we can do here.
Howdy, stranger. You here for the hunt? Right there, buddy. Could you give
Animal
us a hand,
fat.
please?
No. Wolf head. That's $4,000
Get this
bucks.
done as quick as you can now, you hear me?
Remember to fix the quad. Yes, thank you, I will. Find a horse. No, I can't do that. Only one tier 3 quest. Come on, man. And 5 animal fat. Okay, I'll take the
You get
5
this
animal
done as
fat.
quick as you can now, you hear me?
Hey, Davo, welcome.
Happy hunting.
Okay, I did bring some medication with me. Oh, no, I brought the boxes. Not that I think all the boxes are going to help, but let's see
We
what it
could
gives
really
me.
use your help with these.
Vitamin pill box. I got it. Brought it. Yes, baby.
We could
Genius,
really use your help
genius,
with
genius,
these.
genius. Pressure dressing. Oh, I forgot about that. I've got pressure dressing at the base. Got pressure dressing at the
I'm
base.
sure I'll
What
see you
else do you
again.
want me to do? No. What else do you want me to do? The car 98. I don't know. Potassium blister. No, stuff the potassium blister. The disposable mask. Still haven't gotten a disposable mask. Guys, please remind me to pick up a disposable mask. Please, that's $1,700. That is
We could really use your help
$1,700
with
bucks. Remind me to pick up a disposable mask. Look there. Look at the interesting stuff we're gonna do, eh? Hey. We're gonna do some interesting stuff and earn $5,000 and 40 fame points at the same time.
There are lives at stake here.
Quest, baby, quests. Quest, baby. Bum 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 bum.
Take it or leave it.
Quest, baby. Sabotage car lifts. I'm not in the mood for car lifts. No, I'm not in the mood for car lifts.
Welcome. Could you help me with these?
Don't I have a needle on me? I mean, I don't want to do tier 1 quest, but didn't I bring 2 needles with me? Yeah, I brought 2 needles with me. I
Could
mean,
you help me with these?
$500 is $500. $500 is $500.
Could you help me with these?
Do they want me to go anywhere specific? No, not really.
I would be really grateful if you could do it with haste.
Files and folders. The files and folders are pretty easy. Okay. Now I wanted to... I'm just going to eat quickly. Take the helmet off. Here we go. That is true, Davo. That is true. Did somebody ask that question? Public's only at 23%. What the heck? Okay, let's eat all of it. Only 23%. Eat, mama. No, I was just talking. Seeing you were doing quests. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know if somebody asked a question in the general. That's why I was wondering. Okay, let's go. So we're gonna put the sword. Gonna put the sword in there. And then we're gonna go buy the best sword in the game.
What's up? Guns come unloaded.
And we're living on the edge because if we die, we won't be able to afford a respawn. We've got $400 left. We don't have money for a respawn. And that's how we roll. Now we've got the best. Now we've got the best sword in the game, or the strongest sword in the game, and a shotgun with slugs. That I drop the sword on the ground. That is possible. No, luckily I didn't. Okay. Mark, thought you had more quest loot at base. I could be wrong. Anyone who for sure feeding steers plenty of meds, blister packs, antibiotics, check, weapons, durable, etc. Hey Mark, I hope you came right with the messages, bro. I hope you figured out
Welcome, welcome.
what was wrong with your messages. Okay, so now at least we can afford a respawn.
Let's see
Okay?
what you have.
We can afford a respawn. Let's go. No more money to fix the quad. Yeah, the quad will be fine. Time is of the essence. Let's go do this. Let's go do this. Lights, camera, action. Okay, let's just see what do we need. What do we need to focus on? We need that mask. Remember that I take the mask, and we need a wolf head. That's all. Wolf head and 5 fat. Mask, wolf head, and 5 fat. Okay. I can't believe we didn't find one smartphone battery in the abandoned bunker yesterday. That was quite surprising. You know, usually you find smartphone batteries quite easily. So it was quite amazing to me that we didn't find a single smartphone battery. It's fine, Yaku. It's fine. I just want to go straight for the abandoned bunker. You know, let's spend as much time as we can in the abandoned bunker, and then, you know, then we can get everything else we need. I know it's on my way, but I'd like to see if I can empty the bunker. That's going to take quite a bit of time. And I mean, the time is running. You know, the bunker is going to reset 7 o'clock in the morning. So we need to move our butts. Yeah, I should. There's definitely a fuel station close to it. There's definitely a fuel station close to it. I hope I get some armor today. Like, no smartphone battery yesterday. No tactical vest or bulletproof vest. Let's see what it looks like today. There's a wolf. There's a wolf. No, don't use the sword. Are you crazy? Oh, it didn't lose any durability. It lost 3% of durability. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay. Hey, Lars, welcome back. Just give me an 80% head, bro. Just give me an 80% head. I probably hit the wolf with the spikes. 81%, baby. I don't know how long it's going to stay at 81%, but I don't give a poop. It's at 81%. Okay. And then we need the 5 fat. I'm going to take this knife now. It's really ridiculous using this fancy sword to get some fat. But in any case, there's the 5 fat. There's the 5 fat. Mission achieved. Mission achieved. So we've got the head. Got the 5 fat. There we go. No problem. No problem. Where's the other fat? 4 fat. Where's the other fat? Am I blind? Got this. I just touched his head with the spikes. Just. Okay. 5 fat. Easy peasy. Lemon squeeze. We can probably take the skins as well. Be honest, we can probably just take the skins. Won't hurt taking this. Actually, won't even hurt taking the bones. Wait, did we need the bones? No, we needed the fat. We need. That's all. In your backpack, second item. Oh, thanks, bro. Hey, Washu, welcome to the stream. Let's go. Let's do this. Attempt! Come on, Yaku, that wasn't an attempt. That was drifting, man. Try to not talk in bunker with unhelpful BS, please, guys. No offense intended. Yes, bulletproof vests and bandages, plenty of backups in dangerous at bunkers. Be considerate. Okay, hey, Eden, welcome, darling. Attempts. Can you believe it? See that you can almost qualify as an attempt. That you can almost qualify as an attempt. Damn it, how dare you run over a rock? Stop teleporting, man. Act like a natural bear. Stop running into trees. Goodness gracious. Let me just kill you. Oh. Where did you go? You will not escape, Yogi. Unless you let me drive into trees repeatedly. Then you might escape. Where'd you go? Okay, you will bleed out in any case, so it's fine. You're gonna bleed out in any case. I win, you lose. Ha ha ha. Cool. How to crush an abandoned bunker in 2026. Here we go. For anyone who doesn't know how strong the sword is, I'm going to show you how strong the sword is. If anyone doesn't know how strong the sword is, I will show you how strong the sword is. Going to see if there's any armor inside here. Not really, but cut this up quickly. We don't have a lot of medical stuff, so let's cut that up into rags. Scissors is the best tool to get the most amount of rags from anything that you cut up. If you were wondering why am I using the scissors. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna put the filter down. I'm gonna put the filter off, guys. I think it's bright enough. You know, I think it's bright enough, so let's do it. Oh my word. Not only have you only got 2 abandoned bunkers to go to on a populated server, when you go to an abandoned bunker on a populated server and everyone wants to kill you, everyone wants to camp you, you first have to log out and let your character stand there like an idiot for 30 seconds so that anyone can kill you before the abandoned bunker works. Oh man, if I have to make a list of all the bugs, the developers will never talk to me again. Never, 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 ever. Okay, now we can finally open the door now that we've logged out and logged in. If there was someone outside or someone inside, we would have been dead now. But that's how the game works. No hacking today. No hacking today. If you want to level up your stealth, now is a great time to do it. Okay? Now is a great time to do it. I know a lot of people rush abandoned bunkers, but I'm going to show you today how to do an abandoned bunker properly. Okay? Get the most out of your experience. And leveling up your stealth in an abandoned bunker is very useful. So I'm going to... That is part of how to crush an abandoned bunker. You are taking all the advantages out of an abandoned bunker. Okay. NPCs. We've got active NPCs. I need to throw the I need to throw the gas grenade in any case. I need to throw the gas grenade.
Too slow. We'll need to train more. Corners checked. Coast clear. Defenses are active.
Damn it! They're not coming out. I'm just gassing myself now. Okay, when you do this, maybe have a gas mask. Okay, when you gas them, maybe you should have a gas mask. Maybe you should have a gas mask. So, side notes, guys, make sure you've got a gas mask when you use that tactic. Okay. Got the card. Okay, I must be able to wash out my eyes. I must be able to wash out my eyes. What? Why can't I wash out my eyes? Why? Why can't I do it? Why can't I wash out my eyes? The night vision stops me from washing out my eyes. Can you believe it? The night vision stops me from washing out my eyes. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Okay, we're back in action. Back in action. And now we can find yellow screwdrivers. I'm hoping for yellow screwdrivers or money. That is very important for the sword that we're using. That is very, very important for the sword that we're using. Let's see what the next lucky packet has. Money, yellow screwdriver, or something useful. Something useful. Man, are we getting... This is very useful for this run. This is very, very useful. This guy wanted to beat me up with a sledgehammer. Didn't anyone have guns? Didn't anyone have guns? You guys said the people in the abandoned bunker don't have guns. I'm sure there were people with guns. I mean, there was a crossbow guy. I'm sure some of these... sorry, ma'am. Sorry. I'm sure some of them had guns. It looked like they had guns. It definitely looked like they had guns. Okay, that thing is empty. Oh, that thing should be empty. Oh, we get a grenade, which we're going to use, even if everyone is getting a heart attack right now. It's not about the mistakes that you've made. It's about forgetting about the mistakes that you've made and doing them again. Okay, that's what it's about. So we're going to use this. We're going to repair it and we're going to use it. Yes, did we kill ourselves last time with a grenade? Yes. Does that mean we're never going to use a grenade again? No. That's not what it means at all. Just because we fall off the horse doesn't mean we don't get back on the horse. You see, fortune favors the brave. You guys see this? Everything is working out. Zed in Police Academy. Everyone runs out. Zed says he will be in there if they need him. Look at that. Look at that, man. Look at that. Look at that, man. Full tactical vest. Full tactical vest. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with this tactical vest. I'll keep it there. I'll keep it there. Maybe my tactical vest gets broken. Who knows? Okay. So we're just going to put an 800 fuse in here. You guys didn't come here to see boring stuff. So let's do the exciting stuff. Let's do exciting stuff, shall we? Let's do some exciting stuff. Still haven't showed you how strong the sword is. The sword is at 99.3% durability. You will see that when you kill a puppet, it takes a lot of durability. I'm going to show you now. Hey, Joe, welcome. So we're going to kill 2 armored puppets now. 2 armored puppets. Here we go. Two shots. Okay, they definitely fixed the durability. This sword used to lose durability really, really fast. It doesn't lose durability very, very fast anymore. So this sword is completely broken. This sword is completely broken. Yeah. We're gonna have some fun, guys. We're gonna have some fun. Let's go. Yeah, we're gonna fill the memory module. We're going to fill the memory module. Oh, that's the great thing about Supermax. You get rewarded for what you do in the game. And we've been using melee weapons for a very, very long time. Basic stealth, baby. Basic stealth. Let's go. Okay. I want to see if I can get some guns. 210. 201. Everyone, 201. 201. Oh, damn it. We activated the dropship. That's not good. 201. Somebody just type in 201 for me. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. Let's go. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Now we're having fun. And only one razor, eh? Only one razor when we activated the alarm. With the bugged abandoned bunker, yesterday 4 razors. Today only 1 razor. Okay? This is how you crush an abandoned bunker, ladies and gentlemen. This is how you crush an abandoned bunker. See, there's no other razors. No other razors came standing here. There was only one razor that fell from the top. This is how an abandoned bunker is supposed to work. So everyone just know that this thing is broken. Okay, this abandoned bunker A3 is bugged. You're gonna run into a lot of problems if you go to that abandoned bunker. Okay, so if you want an abandoned bunker to function the way it's supposed to function, go to C4, D1, or A1. Stay away from A3. A3 is broken. Oh, Schubert! Brenner's still there. Oh my word, Brenner's still there. I don't even see Brenner. Brenner's still there. Yes, exactly. This is how a professional does an abandoned bunker when it's not completely bugged. And don't worry about the dropship. We'll handle the dropship when we get there. You guys want to see how powerful the sword is? See, in this abandoned bunker, Brenner pushed that razor out of the way. On A3, Brenner gets stuck all the time. Look at the difference. On A3, Brenner gets stuck when there's a razor there. In this abandoned bunker, Brenner just pushes him out of the way. You check. There's so many different things that makes A3 frustrating. But in any case, let's kill this thing with one swipe. And we can keep it in shape forever. The Zanmadao. Don't forget that name, guys. The Zanmadao. You use that sword for kicking butt and chewing bubble gum when you don't have any gum. Okay. Okay. 201 021 012. There we go. Kick butt, bro. Let's kick butt. Yeah, if you drink the vials, you get a boost in experience, but it's better to use the vials when you're like building your base or cutting down trees, you know, because you're not really pushing any skill at the moment. So it's better to use them when you're really pushing a skill, like, you know, building a base, blah, blah, blah. That's when you use it the most effectively. And another thing is you can stack these veils. Okay, whatever. I don't have a veil on me now. But you're going to get a lot of level 1, okay, veils from the razors. You must keep those level 1 and level 2 ampules until you get a level 3. Because if you drink a level 3, you can stay at 8 intelligence. Let's say you've got 5 intelligence and you drink a level 3 ampule. It's going to take you to 8 intelligence. But then you can continue on 8 intelligence by drinking level 1 and level 2 ampules. So you can extend the level 3 ampule with level 2 and level 1 ampules. So that's the most effective way to do that. No, Enforcer, it won't. It doesn't help your skills, it just helps your skills to level up a little bit faster. But no, it doesn't allow you to use the skills better. Doesn't give you a boost in skills. It just lets you level up your skills a little bit faster. Hey, Bamboo, welcome. Come on, give me a gun, man. Give me a gun. Oh my word. Okay, whatever. That was a waste. Okay, let's go this way. Yeah, basically all it does is it increases your intelligence. And your intelligence, okay, just influences your skill gain. You know? That's all. Okay, let's move. I'll put this off. Okay, guys, I put this off. Remember now, eh? Remember, I put it off. Not like yesterday when we came back and it was busted, okay? This time we put it off. And this is why you need a shotgun. The reason you need a bow or a shotgun is because you can't hit a suicide puppet with a sword. It's not a great idea. I'm not sure, bro. I'm not sure. What the... What the...
Get it off!
Okay, I'm dead. Okay, I've got no problem with that death. I don't like it that they jump for no reason, but it's fine. That was my fault. That was my fault. That was player error. So, no problem with that. You have to do an interview, Supermax, but you have to do an interview to play on the show. Yeah, the Razor rushed me. I didn't expect the Razor to rush me. So that surprised me. And then, you know, me killing the Razor aggro the suicide puppet. I didn't think the suicide puppet was that close to us, that the shot from the sword would activate it, but yeah, I don't like, but I mean, we're used to that, you know. Do I like it that they are jumping for no reason and makes it very difficult to shoot them? Yes, but I mean, I could have done that. So, you know, I could have ran up the stairs. There was a lot of things I could have done there, you know. I could have ran up the stairs, closed the gate behind me, then the suicide puppet comes and he has to hit the door to open, or he has to hit the gate to open the gate. And when he opens the gate, I shoot him in the head. You know, I had options there. I did not react in time. So I don't have a problem with dying like that at all. Zero problem. Every time I die, I just need to learn from it. That's why I don't like bugs. Because, like A3, that's very buggy. I don't feel I can learn anything from that. Because everything that happens doesn't make sense. Where everything that happened now does make sense. So I can learn from it, you know, and improve. And whenever I can improve, I've got no problem with dying. Zero problem with dying. You're not crushing it. Debatable. I made a mistake. I did make a mistake, but I feel I'm still crushing it with the equipment that I have. I don't feel there's an easier way to do an abandoned bunker. The kit that I have on me now. Like, someone's going to tell you, no, man, go in there with an M16 and And I don't know what they like using the bayonets. You know, someone's going to tell you go in there with the M16 and a bayonet. If you don't want to spawn repeated raises, the shotgun that I'm using with the suppressor is definitely the best don't spawn raises repeatedly weapon for the abandoned bunker. And the sword that I'm using is also the best weapon for the situation. The reason that I'm not using the pistol, I mean, I didn't even buy ammo for the pistol. The pistol is going to spawn raises, and the pistol does very little damage. Where the shotgun with the slugs does the max amount of damage at close range, and the Zandao that I'm using does the max amount of damage. Okay, so my time to kill is extremely fast, and I'm not spawning more raises, which, in my opinion, is the most effective way to do an abandoned bunker. Doesn't matter what anyone tells me. I don't care. You know, I don't care. You can be Dr. Grant or any PvPer, John Dominator. I don't care who you are. You're not going to convince me otherwise. That's just my opinion. Luthais, love the content, and I'm not trying to harass you, but I just keep hearing like a professional in my head. Good luck in there, buddy. But I just keep hearing like a professional. Yes, professionals make mistakes, buddy. Ask Dr. Grant with his friends when they took on the Goof Troop. Nobody's perfect. No matter what your skill level is, everyone makes mistakes. And if I never die in this game, I'm not going to enjoy myself. I can play in a way where I never die. Don't get me wrong. I can play extremely slowly and never die, but then I'm not having fun. So you must realize, with my experience, I'm playing at a pace, or I'm playing in a way where I'm still having fun, and dying is very possible. I need to fear death to have fun. But if I play extremely safely, then I'm not having fun anymore. So it doesn't matter where my skill level goes. I'm always going to have fun. Doesn't matter if I'm the best player in the entire world when it comes to Scum. I will always play in such a way where I can die. Like the way I ride a dirt bike, I can die. The way I ride a quad, I can die. The way I use grenades, I can die. The way I shoot vehicles with grenade launchers, I can die. You understand? So I'm going to die a lot, but I'm going to have a ton of fun doing it. Pros make a lot of mistakes. The diff is pros learn faster from their mistakes. Yes. Exactly. That is very well put, Yaku. I feel that's the only difference between me and the average player. I just learn, I just learn from my mistakes faster. That's all. And I try and learn everything there is to learn. I'm not doing A, B. I cover everything, in the game from A to Z, which enables me to help people, with whatever they need help with. But I always tell you guys, fun is the main goal. If you're not having fun, stop, do something else. That's what playing games are for. Having fun. Games are not there to cheat and ruin other people's little bit of time that they have, because if you're cheating with an aimbot or a crosshair or whatever, you're the only one having fun. No one that's playing with you is having fun. So you are stealing other people's time. And being the best at something, being the best at a game, you figure out how to cure cancer. If you wanna be the best at something, figure out how to cure cancer. Don't try and be the best at a game. It's not a huge achievement. I've died because of it. Yep. Yeah, I think I've died. I think I've died like 500 different ways, which is a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Okay, destroy the card. Drink the water. Get the bandages. Put the bandages in here so we know where it is. The garlic, yeah, we can use the garlic. Let's eat that. Get back in there. I wonder if I can kick a bunny to death. Oh, that bunny is good. That bunny is good. Come. Oh my word, I forgot about the sentry. Where's the dropship? I forgot about the sentry. Where's the dropship? Where the heck's the dropship? Amen, Luth, worthy profession, finding a cure for cancer, be the biggest achievement in human history. Yeah, like if you want to be the best at something, get a Nobel Prize, you know? Find out how to get a Nobel Prize, which means help humanity. They'll give you $1 million and you'll help other people instead of helping yourself. That is a good goal. Not being the best in a video game. That's not a great goal. Thanks, Albus. Oh, I don't have the card. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. 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 This is bad. I don't have the card. Okay, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm just gonna spawn more razors. I'm just gonna spawn more razors. This is not gonna work. I'm just gonna spawn more razors. This is not gonna work. Damn! The card. The card, that's that. Okay, I did not think about that. I did not think about that. The card, the card, the card. Ooh. Okay, now, okay. I'm stuck. I'm gonna have to manually open them. Yeah, okay, as long as they've got power, I can manually open them. Okay. As long as they've got power, I can manually open them. This is gonna be rough. This is gonna be rough. I didn't think about this. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to go get the dough. No doubt about that. Okay, that's something I didn't consider. That is something I did not consider. See, it's just about making decisions fast. That's the main thing. You must just make decisions very, very fast. As soon as you hesitate, you're dead. That's how I died from the suicide puppet. I hesitated. There were options available to survive the situation. I didn't. I knew what they were. I didn't react fast enough, and I died. That's how you die. Okay. Now I could heal, but I'm dying from hypothermia, which is not going to help. And my body's going to disappear at some point. So I think I'm just going to go YOLO. I think I'm just going to YOLO. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. That's very, very bad. That's very, 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 very bad. Oh my word, that's bad. Yes. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna. No, I'm not gonna make it. Well, that was unfortunate. That was unfortunate. Ladies and gentlemen, that is how you crush an abandoned bunker. Go do it yourself. Get the Zandawu, get the suppressed shotgun, get some Phoenix tears, get painkillers, get antibiotics. Like, there's a lot more gear that you can go in there with, and be more careful. But my point is the equipment that we used in there. You can't get better equipment than that. Being able to kill a razor with one shot, being able to kill any puppet with one shot, except the armored puppets, that takes 2 shots. So you can kill a razor with one shot with your sword, and if you hit it in the head with a shotgun, you can hit it in the you can one tap everything in there, except for the armored puppets. Okay, with the shotgun or the sword. That's as easy as you're gonna get it. Like getting hit by a suicide puppet, razor jumping on top of you. Those are things that you need to learn. So you need to learn how to survive in a abandoned bunker, and make quick decisions. But when it comes to time to kill anything that can pose a threat to you, there's nothing better than what we used right there. Nothing better. We can do the suicide thing. Technically, we can do the suicide thing. I'm not crazy about doing the suicide thing. Yeah, I feel like killing yourself repeatedly to get a lucky spawn is it's blah, boring. So yeah, for all of you that came to see how to crush an abandoned bunker, that is how you crush an abandoned bunker. You just, you know, you just need to be more careful. That's all. Like I say, no one's going to convince me that there's two weapons better than the two weapons that I took in there. I'm not, I don't care about losing all the loot, Warrior. It's just the entertainment level. Yeah? Like, nothing in there is very exciting to me. Like, if I had a key card, the kill box would be exciting for me. You know, but doing Brenner's armories, doing the depositories, looting the sleeping quarters, you know, that's... Oh, okay, the memory module. That I forgot about the memory module. Losing the memory module is sad, but you know, what you do, because the abandoned bunkers are the same, the process you go through in an abandoned bunker is not insanely exciting for me, but I would have liked to be in there longer just for entertainment purposes. But I mean, I can entertain myself anywhere, like where I'm going right now, the airfield. I don't need an abandoned bunker to entertain myself. I can entertain myself anywhere on the map. I like the direction Scum is taking with the mutant animals. Yeah, because you don't like killing Bambi, yeah. Yeah, it's interesting, but again, you know, like if they mutate the bear is going to be more dangerous, but again, without that jumping mechanic, like the thing that the shark has and the thing that again, my ideas for the developers, I don't want them to add something that they must develop from the beginning. A razor can jump on you. A shark can grab you. All I want them to do is copy that to the bear. That's all I want. I don't want them to put a lot of work in. Just copy, you know, that mechanic to the bear so that the bear can jump on you. That will make the bear a lot more dangerous. I mean, that's what makes the shark dangerous. That's what makes the razor dangerous, is that jump mechanic. In there have any raids in PvP? Yeah, people are raiding each other on the server. People are killing each other on the server. I don't find PvP very entertaining. I'm more of a I'm just more of a survival player. I won't say I'm a PvE player. I'm more a survival player. Like PvP now and then is fun, but I don't play for PvP. I don't play a survival game to PvP. But, yeah, like, if I see someone and I think they want to kill me, I'm going to try and kill them. And if I can blow something up, I'm definitely going to blow something up. Like, I'm not a fan of killing people, but if I've got a grenade launcher and you drive past me, I probably won't be able to help myself. Probably. If I look at my past behavior, as soon as I can blow something up, I'm going to blow it up. So that's probably the best thing about a raid, is blowing stuff up. But the time that you have to invest to blow up a base is not worth it for me. So the fun in blowing up a lot of walls on a base is fun, but the grinding that I have to do to get all the C4 or the explosives to blow up the base is not fun. You see? So the blowing up the walls is not fun enough for me to do that insane grind to get the materials to blow up the walls. But making a grenade launcher, not time consuming at all. finding grenade launcher rounds. Not time consuming at all. Blowing up a car, a lot of fun. That was rough, Luth, but for those of us that have been here for a while, we know you can. You always go big or go home and push the limits. Yeah, like, yesterday I told you guys, if I die, I lose everything. That is a choice that I made, okay? So yesterday's stream, I didn't have more than $1,000 in my bank account. So I told you guys, if I die, I lose everything. That makes it more fun for me because the how can I say it? The consequences, you know, the consequences are higher. The risk is higher. Yeah. It's not consequences. What word am I looking for? If you can't respawn in the sector, yeah, the consequences. Yeah, it's basically the consequences. If you can't respawn in the sector, it makes the danger, you know, it makes the what you're doing more exciting. And there's more consequences to it. But I mean, I could have gone to the base, sold a ton of stuff at the trader, and I could have respawned 10 times. You check? I could have filled the quad with a bunch of guns and ammo and make sure that I never lose anything inside that abandoned bunker. I could have gone to the police station in the radiation zone and gotten a card, you know, you guys know what I mean. There's a lot of things that I could have done to make sure I never lose my loot. But again, that is not fun for me. The higher, the more you know, the higher the danger is and the higher the consequences is, the better. That's why I don't like hoarding loot. Because if you hoard loot, if you've got 10 tactical vests at your base, and you've got 50 guns, and you've got 500 rounds, dying doesn't mean anything. You guys understand what I mean? Like, I need to be punished when I die. I feel that's the only way I can really learn from my mistakes. But if I hoard a bunch of stuff and dying never lets me play like this, you know, if dying never punishes me, you know, then dying doesn't mean anything. I'm sure you guys understand what I'm saying. Yes, that is a good comprehension there, Albus. Good, what can we call it? I'm struggling with words today. A good summary. That's the word I'm looking for. That's a good summary of everything I said. Yo, I'm really struggling with words today. Unbelievable. Okay. Where am I right now? Okay, there should be sentries here. I just can't see them. Where the heck are the sentries? Okay, I'm going to put the filter on again because I can't see jack poop. I'm sure you guys can't see jack poop, so I'm going to put the filter on for you. Where are the sentries? Oh, there they are. See, this is fun. This is fun. Coming into a dangerous POI with nothing. That's fun. Coming into a POI, you know, when you can one-tap everything. Nice. But this is way more exciting. Being the underdog. A loot puppet just ran away from us. A loot puppet just ran away from us. You wanna fight me? Come, man. Come, let's fight. Let's fight. Let's fight. Shoot the puppets! 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 That was exciting. We even missed the plasma cannon. That was cool, man. That was cool. Go. Oh my word! Oh no! He flanked us! He flanked us! Oh! He flanked us! He flanked us! He flanked us! He flanked us! Oh! 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 Okay, we're okay. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. We can do this. We can do this. No problem. No problem. Unless we run into a suicide puppet, then we can't do it anymore. I did not think about the suicide puppet. If we run into a suicide puppet, we'd probably stop. Pretty stuff. Okay, that's a weapon. We've got a weapon. Got a weapon. Now the question is, will it kill a suicide puppet if I throw the suicide puppet? That is the question. That is the... We're gonna have to find out. We're gonna have to find Oh crap. Oh crap. No armor, not good. Okay. No, it did not kill the suicide puppet. It did not kill the suicide puppet. Oh my word, I've got two here. Oh my word, I've got two here. Goodness gracious. Robbing alive. I've got NPC shooting at me. World War 3, baby. Let's go! Oh my word, I got shot. I don't know who shot me. Somebody got me. Somebody got me. Somebody got me. Somebody got me. So I just need to heal quickly. Oh, never mind. That's fun. That is fun. That's what you call fun. Okay. Let's go. Where does the next adventure take us? Oh my word, are you serious? Okay, stop that. I'm swimming. I'm swimming, baby. I'm swimming. Let's do this. Whoops. Okay. No, I'm not swimming anymore. I can't even see where I'm swimming to. So no, swimming is out of the question. Okay, I think I'm just going to open my parachute because I don't know where the heck I am. Okay. Yes, see. The weather is treating us very kindly. The weather is just awesome today. Awesome. Cheers, Albus. And ladies and gentlemen, if you want to see the end of How to Crush an Abandoned Bunker, come check out the stream on Friday or Saturday with where I am with the quests at the moment. I will be able to regain all that equipment tomorrow. Okay? So we will do an abandoned bunker. We will crush an abandoned bunker again on Saturday. So if you want to see attempt 2 at How to Crush an Abandoned Bunker, come and join the stream on Saturday. Other than that, if you just came for the abandoned bunker, have a great day. Whatever you do, make sure you're enjoying yourself. Cheers. After this, you can go to Concrete Factory and try the M82 with any screwdriver you get. Concrete Factory. Concrete Factory. Where's the Concrete Factory? Geek, where's the Concrete Factory? There. Do you mean that one? There. Is that your Concrete Factory? Because of all the gravel that's there. No, that's the cement factory. That is the cement factory. You call it a concrete factory. It's the cement factory because you get a ton of cement there. Okay. Yeah, you get a lot of cement there. Concrete factory, cement factory. Same old. Same. Don't perma. You can't perma on this server, geek. You can't perma on this server. You have to reach minus 100,000 perma on this server. Doesn't matter how far you go into debt, you can always get back to your feet. You can always get back to your feet. This is a no retreat. This is a no retreat server. If you're willing to hang in there, you can always come back. Yes. I agree, Lars. I agree. I want to get all those traders to tier 3, so I have to really make... See, that's what the fifth guide is about. Refining everything you do, you know? Like, if you want to get the mechanic to tier 3 really quickly, you're going to have to loot the motocross track and the scrapyard a few times because the items that the mechanic wants is primarily bike parts, you know, and other parts at the scrapyard. But I feel you can easily complete 12 tier 2 quests at the mechanic by just doing the motocross track. It's just sad that the motocross track, is so far away, and the scrapyard is so far away. That's the only sad thing. Yeah, we're gonna. I really miss the quad. Now that I'm running, I really miss the quad. When you've been driving for a while, see, if you don't have a vehicle, running, that you've got no problem with running because running is all you do. But as soon as you get that vehicle, then you don't want to run anymore. That's bad. So Yaku, my voice hasn't cut off at the end once, eh? Just checking. Yeah, I can't believe I landed so far. That's a bad spawn. You land, like, landing in this sector is terrible. There's nothing in the sector, except if you go to the island. But I mean, there's nothing in that sector. So that's a terrible sector to spawn in. Terrible. Five dexterity coming up. 5 constitution. Estimated time of delivery 2 years and 9 months. I bought my own braai and learned that you need gloves when you work with cement. My hands were stuffed. Definitely. Thanks, Yaku. Thanks. I agree with you there. Yaku, I agree with you there. Okay, let's do the basics. Let's just do the basics. Yes, I can punch everything to death, but it's very difficult to punch an NPC with a gun or a suicide puppet to death. So, advanced brawling does help you up to a point, and then it doesn't help you anymore. I must say, those suicide puppets are nice. I like the fact that suicide puppets spices things up. I like that. Like, if it wasn't for the suicide puppets in the abandoned bunker, with the equipment that I went in there with, if it wasn't for the suicide puppet, I feel it's almost impossible to die in there. Because anything that comes close to you dies really quickly. Except for the suicide puppet. If the suicide puppet gets close to you, then you die very quickly. So the suicide puppet's like the equalizer. Hey, Bruzel, welcome, buddy. That was so much fun at that night. What happened there at B4 was really cool. That, at night, you've got NPCs shooting at you, you've got the sentry shooting at you, you're dealing with suicide puppets. That was nice. That's very nice. I'm sad that I got shot. I thought I was going to make it. I'm a little bit sad that I got shot. But other than that, that was cool, man. Sound like World War III, and it's only me that caused all of that chaos. One little survivor caused all of that chaos. That's a good feeling. Hey, Ethan, welcome, my man. Yeah, buddy. If there's one thing that you can rely on, is that I'm going to die at some point. That you can take to the bank. I will die at some point. What? That's a secondary weapon. Okay, whatever. If you ain't dying, you ain't trying. Amen, brother. Amen. Amen. I like that motto. That's gonna be tomorrow's title. That's gonna be tomorrow's title. If you ain't dying, you ain't trying. And you get the Ranger alternators. Yeah, guys, I don't even think you don't even need to go to the scrapyard, honestly. I think you can do all 12 tier. I think you can do all 12 tier 2 quests at the mechanic by just coming to the motocross track. Like, you get the Ranger alternator here, you get the, you get all the dirt bike parts, you get the dirt bike wheels. This is a very. I'm not saying I'm not saying I'm not saying the scrapyard won't be faster. I'm just saying, like, you can either do the scrapyard or you can do this place. Got a choice. What am I looking for? That's the question. What am I looking for? Whatever I'm looking for, it's not here. Do I have wait, don't I have a quest? Wait. I've still got that flippin' disposable mask. Can you believe it? Dirt bike headlight. There's no way. See, check this. Dirt bike headlight. I will find a dirt bike headlight in here. I will. I promise you guys I'm going to find a dirt bike headlight in here. If I haven't already found a dirt bike headlight. There's no way I'm not finding a dirt bike headlight in here. No way. Oh, my word, my bro. Dirt bike headlight coming up. Dirt bike headlight coming up. I don't even know if I should search. I think if I just walk around, I'll find it. There's a blue battery. Not that that's going to help me very much. Oh, so no money to even respawn to get your gear. Nope. I am and was, but now my internet is tricky, so I'm limited again. Hey, Chris, welcome, bud. I saw a light, man. I saw a light. I can't remember where the light was, but there was a light here somewhere. No, those are jumper cakes. That's not a light. There. Oh no, that thing doesn't have a light. There's a broken dirt bike here. Guys, we saw a light. Where did we see the light? I remember we saw a light. I'm not talking about this light. You guys know what I mean. We saw a vehicle's light somewhere. Where was it? What? Yeah. We saw a vehicle's light somewhere. Where did I see it? Somewhere we saw a vehicle's light. Was it in here? The flip. I like how they can't vault when they hurt. I like that. I like the fact that they can't vault when they hurt. X, where do you find chocolate candy? You go to the Halloween house, you buy the DLC that lets you whistle, and every time you go there and you whistle, you get a candy. That's the easiest way. Otherwise, you have to go to a lot of tuck shops at garages. Like there's a tuck shop at the garage. You get a tuck shop at this little town over here. Otherwise, you just have to search a lot of tuck shops, like a lot of places, marketplaces, stuff where you find food. Here's the light, but that is not a dirt bike. No, that is the light I saw. That's not a dirt bike like that. Go. Yes, things did go poorly, bro. But that doesn't stop us. I'm gonna get a bow now or something. Watch this experience. Watch this infinite experience that I have right here. I'm going to find a bow or something right now. I'm going to find a weapon of some sort. Watch this. You see. Huh? That is like a fortune teller. Yeah? That's like being a fortune teller. I'm a fortune teller. You guys check that, huh? Told you guys. Okay, if I'm not going to find a dirt bike headlight, what am I doing here? If I'm not going to find a dirt bike headlight here, what am I doing here? I can find a draw anywhere. Oh no, I'm going to get out of here. Stuff this. We need to move. Okay, where do we go next? Gas station. That's not a bad place. Gas station is not a bad place. Run, baby, run. Get that dexterity up. Why aren't we putting... What's happening to the Constitution? What the flip is going on with the Constitution? If you don't urinate soon. I'm going to urinate right now. Damn it, stop teleporting! Flip it! That's why you fight in third person, so you can see when they teleport. When you fight in first person, you've got no idea where they're teleporting to. I mean, it's a little bit more fun fighting in third person. You can see how you're hitting them. I mean, I like fighting in first person. Just a little bit more entertaining fighting in third person. What to do. We just take it one step at a time. At least your puppets are not pooping in front of your face all the time, unlike some other servers I see that are hardcore. At least your puppets are not popping in. Oh, yeah. No, popping is terrible. I thought I read pooping. I've got a problem with pooping. Popping, bro, not pooping. Not poop, pop. Not everything is poop. Okay. They like to spawn and live in bushes, but fingers crossed they fix that in the future. Yeah, if you set up your server right, you won't have a lot of that. Those modded servers, they still, the modded servers have those problems. But a normal server doesn't really have that problem. I have to be careful. I can spawn NPCs over here. So, yeah. Try and not spawn NPCs over there. Yes, see, without a compass, I am so bloody lost. It's not even funny. I'm so lost without a compass. That's why I need the intelligence. I need the intelligence so that my survival can go to medium, and then I've got a passive compass. But I can't go to medium because of my intelligence. The builds are really the builds are really complicated because everyone wants strength, but you can't. Everyone wants to play with 4.5 or 5 strength, but you can't take 1.5 away from constitution. Otherwise, you're like a sick little baby that gets sick when they fart too hard. You can't take away dexterity. Otherwise, you can't lockpick to save your life. And for new players, you can't take away intelligence if you're not comfortable with abandoned bunkers. So, the builds that you have to, the builds today are a little bit rough, Yes, it is harder to build now. Really have to build to the strengths, because of the over-encumbrance. The over-encumbrance system is breaking everything. I'm going to put the filter off for you guys. There we go. Perfect. Still a perma challenge. Also still to get back on feet again if you know map well. Yes. Dying all part of game, just knowledge and quest. Last part where you left vehicle. Puppets, oh my book. Dirt bike headlight, windmills. Oh, okay. Dirt bike headlight, windmills. Hey, Corporal Punishment. Schubert. Bloody bugger. I can't believe I missed you. It's because I went for his head. Like, I would have survived. That's the thing. When you kill a suicide puppet, I always go for the head. But that's usually with a bow. You guys know that I usually try and hit the suicide puppet in the head, because I've gotten used to it. But what you must remember about a suicide puppet is the closer it is to you, the more damage it does. So when it ran up the stairs, I could have shot it when it was right below me. If you guys watch the stream back, I could have shot the suicide puppet when it was below me on the stairs. And I could have shot it when it ran up. But I wanted to shoot it in the head because I knew it was close to me. But if I just shot it, yes, I would have gotten hurt, but I wouldn't have died. You understand? So I'm always trying to shoot a suicide puppet in the head is cool, like when the thing's on top of you and you hit the head, it's a cool move to pull off, but it's not an effective move to stay alive. Because when you defuse a suicide puppet, as you guys know, you guys have seen me defuse suicide puppets. I try and diffuse it when I can just interact with it, because that little bit of distance, that I do when I'm far away from it leaves me with 30% health. So if I shot that suicide puppet below me or as it came up the stairs, I would have gotten hurt, but I would have been able to stay alive. But because I went for the head, because I'm used to going for the head, I died. So my experience, the fact that I'm basically the fact that I'm at an advanced level with suicide puppets hurt me in that situation. Because I could have just shot it, when it was 10 meters away from me and still been able to heal. But because I'm trying to pull off the impossible headshot, I'm dying more regularly, because I'm missing more regularly. So that's a lesson there. Keeping to the basics isn't always a bad idea. So that's what I'm learning from that death. The suicide puppets with the kit that we took in there. The suicide puppets and Brenner are the only things that can basically kill us, in there, or, make things complicated for us. Okay, let's say Brenner can complicate things for us, but he's at the bottom. Then NPCs can complicate things for us, but not as badly as a suicide puppet. If you miss a suicide puppet, what happened to us there can happen to you. Doesn't matter what armor you have, doesn't matter what gear you have. If you allow a suicide puppet to come up against you, it's really, 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 really bad. So that's what I'm going to focus on when I go into the banner bunker on Saturday. I'm going to focus on kill it. Doesn't matter if you feel it's too close to you. That's why I aim for the head, because my brain says it's too close to you, it's going to hurt you. Rather try and hit it in the head. But what my brain is not telling me is kill it as fast as possible, because even if it hurts you, at least it's not going to kill you. But if you aim for the head and you miss, then you're going to die, So play it safe. Hit the suicide puppet in the chest, take that damage. You can recover from that. But you can't recover if you miss, and he runs up against you. That's my learning process from that one mistake. And you guys will see next time I go, Saturday when I go into the banner bunker, I'm not going to shoot them in the head. I'm going to, if I see them, I'm just going to shoot them. Even if they're close to me, I'm not going to allow them to get on top of me. They will hurt. They could hurt me, if they surprise me, but they're not going to kill me. I'll be able to recover with basic medical gear. I won't need Phoenix tears and stuff like that. Okay. Synergy. Loot. It's like RP example. Your character was thief before getting sent to the island and so on. Yeah, it's just the over-encumbrance, the over-encumbrance synergy. I don't appreciate the over-encumbrance system. The fact that you're running and then you pick up a feather and you're jogging. Check. That is what is forcing people to take 4.5 strength. But you can't force people. You understand? You can't put something in the game that forces people to take. What the over-encumbrance system does is it forces a meta build, a build that everyone takes. You're doing something wrong. If you're forcing people to use a meta build, you're not giving them the freedom. You understand? That's not fun. Everyone taking 4.5 strength or 5 strength because they don't want to jog when they pick up a feather, or they don't want to jog when they get wet, that is not fun. So that's my point. To play Scum, okay. Let me just catch up on the chat here. To play Scum is to expect it when dealing with puppets. Get to know the bugs with puppets and expect them. If the devs fix this after all these years, the redneck funky chicken dance. Yeah, that con ability is broken in my opinion. It takes forever and a day to raise it because we get punished for using vehicles. Yeah, the con attribute is just that, a complete con. That's well said. I am not the best at abandoned bunkers, but no way I take low con right now. It's a nightmare. Yeah, like you're going to get sick permanently. You're going to get infections permanently. Your health is less. You literally have less health. No. I'll never take low constitution. I know there's people, like Skinny Pete that starts with 111. I've done a 1111 character. It's fun to do it once. But at the end of the day, it just means more grind. You understand? Taking a 1-1-1-1 character, I don't feel you making it harder. Yes, it's very dangerous in the beginning, but it's just the grind to get to 3 and then the grind to get to 5. No thanks. That's not, that's not fun for me. Like I said, I'll do it once, but I won't do it repeatedly. Especially for players with a limited time. Exactly, Goofy Lord. I'd rather take my chance and die a few times in the abandoned bunkers rather than try and struggle with that ability. Yes, for sure. Therefore, high thievery, your character was a hitman, hence rifles are sniping. Okay, totally agree. You can find good modules sometimes in the depots upstairs in the abandoned bunkers. Yeah, you can just kill razors like, modules. Yeah. You can just search the depositories for modules. The ampules, like if you want to use the ampules to boost your experience gain when you're like building a base or something, you can farm them easily. Make a noise, kill the razor. Make a noise, kill the razor. You can easily farm razors, to get that level 3 ampule. And then, when you go back to your base and you build your base, or you can use it for various things. Like you want to level up your farming fast. You want to level up your flying, like when you're flying a plane. Take the, level up your intelligence to 8, drink the level 3 ampule, drink a ton of level 1 ampules, and then, you level up your flying or your driving or whatever you want to level up. I'll just do it when I'm base building because I feel engineering levels up quickly already. So that boost will be very, very effective for me. Therefore, high thievery, your character has a hitman, hence rifle sniper. Totally agree. To be clear, I agree about the strength comments you made. Yeah, no, I don't think anyone can disagree with that, Eden. Like, I always tell people take 3-3-3 because you're using your skill points effectively. Like you get 4 million skill points for free when you create your character, and if you take 3-3-3-3-3. You can level up all your skills, so it's very user friendly. Any person can understand that. Every person can level up their skills to advance without being blocked, like I'm being blocked at the moment. And it's it just gives people a lot of options. And because you're taking 3 on all the skills, you can take 4 advanced skills and get 4 million skill points. Now with the over encumbrance system, you're forced to take strength, but because you're never going to take 1.5 constitution because that's a pain in the butt. If you take 1.5 dexterity and you're not good at lockpicking, you are missing a massive part of the game. Everyone knows how important lockpicking is in Scum. So you're missing a massive part of Scum. It's going to be very difficult for you to do kill boxes. It's going to be very difficult for you to do Brenner's armories. You're just missing out. And if you take 1.5 intelligence, then you're stuck with basic skills until you have leveled up 3 modules, which isn't easy. So yeah, no, I don't think anyone, I don't think anyone can argue with me that the over encumbrance system is a pain in the butt. It's not a good game design. Anytime there's a meta, it's not a good design. Just like when they remove the wheelbarrow, I don't understand why they removed the wheelbarrow skill, the wheelbarrow AFK. They should have fixed. They should have given us better options instead of telling us, hey, we don't like it when you're doing this meta thing. It's not our fault that we are walking in a circle with a wheelbarrow. It's your fault that we're walking in a circle with a wheelbarrow. It's not my fault that new players, has to start with like 4.5 or 5 strength. You added the over encumbrance system, which is a major pain in the butt. A lot of new players calls your game a running simulator, and they don't want to play your game because they think it's a running simulator. But now, because of the over encumbrance system, it's not a running simulator. It's twice as bad. It's a jogging simulator. Those are the things that the developers must think of. Yeah, leveling up demolition is quite easy for me. Like, I never have to start, cutting a few wires every day is a fun experience for me. Opening up 5,000 locks is not a fun experience for me. Holy, okay, I didn't have armor on. Okay, but in any case, I just wanted to show you guys, even if the suicide puppet is close to you, you can still survive. You know, I literally ran up to the suicide puppet to show you that it's better to just shoot him in the chest than to go for the head because you don't want to get hurt. Getting hurt is not the problem. Dying in an abandoned bunker is the problem. As you guys clearly saw, if you fail hacking, if you fail a keypad, you've got the dropship outside, you've got a sentry outside, you're losing the card that you have on you, which means you can't open the doors anymore. Like, dying inside a abandoned bunker is really, 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 really bad. So it's not about getting hurt. It's just making sure that you don't die. And shooting a suicide puppet as soon as it's humanly possible is the best way to not die. But trying to go for the head so that you don't receive any damage is a really bad idea. And I mean, I didn't even have armor on. I survived that without armor. Sorry, Jaco, I did that on purpose, Drew. Just to show people what I could have done in the abandoned bunker. Ba 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 ba. Pum 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 pum. I love this game without traders. Traders definitely makes the game very easy, but now that I'm thinking about it, like, this game was so much better without traders. Yes, traders does make the game easier for casual and new players. But man, did I enjoy this game when it didn't have traders. You know, like this progression, this survival, this looking for something feels that felt way more survival than just going to the trader, and buying whatever you want. The problem is you're being punished based on luck, not skill. Yes, Mantha. Agreed. No arguments there. I agree with you completely. And I know exactly what you mean. Puppets, if you quick bow bug does not help if it appears like you can't run away, can't knock back little bit. Over encumbrance, pain single. Yes, Mark. I threw a knife at them once, Luth. Always option. I threw that suicide puppet with at B4, Jaco. I threw it with a pickaxe, bro. I threw that suicide puppet with a pickaxe and it didn't die. Like, if you throw it with a Dao sword or with a wushu spear, yes, it will die, but you need a proper weapon, to throw it to die. I agree totally. I am only using them for the vehicle stuff. I can't get anywhere else. I just sell stuff to the traders for cash, for gas and stuff, yeah. But it's very difficult to play the game like you played it before the traders. Because before we had traders, you knew what kind of loot was at the naval base. Like, if you wanted an M82, you knew there was a chance of an M82 year. Like, every military POI had certain loot, so you knew where to look for what. But now that there are traders, the loot has been taken out of the world. You can't find an M82 at the naval base anymore. You can't find a sniper rifle on the roof of the cement factory anymore. Check. Like, they've limited the loot a lot so that it actually promotes using the trader. Where before traders, you could find whatever you wanted and you had a rough idea of where to find it. You know, like the food that they took away. Yeah. The food situation, yeah, is a good example. But I mean, the traders are here to stay. I'm just saying, like playing like this, the fact that I'm playing now with like a starting character, this is what I love the most in 0.6 or 0.7. This right here is what I love the most, because you know what's lying ahead of you. You know you have to explore. It feels like an adventure. But with the traders, it doesn't feel like an adventure. With the traders, it feels like I've got an A, B, C, D problem to solve. Yeah, there's a job. I have to do a job. There's not really an adventure. I just, I go to the traders, do the quests, and snowball. Where without traders, it's quite difficult to snowball. I have several times now gotten the quest to get the M82 and done it and bought one, and then I never used it. Yeah, probably because it's extremely heavy. But if you have an M82, it's really good. It's really good to keep it in a vehicle. Let's say you stop at a military POI and you've got an M82 in your vehicle. You go into, let's say, B4. You go into B4. The thing is, you don't want to run around with an M82. Running around with an M82 is terrible because it's so freaking heavy. But if you don't like losing your gear without a fight, let's say you go into B2 airfield and a player kills you, you didn't even see the player, the player just killed you. And you respawn in the sector. Then, if you go to the car, then you can take the M82 to kill the player inside the airfield. You understand? Then you can use that M82 tactically. You can respawn, go to the mountain, see if you can see him. Like with an M82, you can kill anyone at 1,000 meters. You see, so you can use the M82 as like a equalizer weapon. If a guy kills you when you were looting and you've got that M82 in your vehicle, you can always just, respawn, get your vehicle, take the M82, and if he didn't leave, he's probably going to die, because you know where he killed you. You have a rough idea of where he is, and now you're not now you're going to look for him with an M82. And I mean, if you see him, if you see him at the same time, or you see him before he sees you, and you've got an M82, you're probably going to come out ahead. Because you literally just have to hit him anywhere and he's dead. You cannot buy an M82. I don't know on Supermax, Yaku. Can you buy an M82 on an official server? I mean, this is not an official server, but I mean, we've got no trader restrictions. I don't think you can buy an M82. But there is a tier 3 quest where you can get an M82. Okay, so you can buy it on this, yeah. But I mean, instead of buying it, I think an M82 costs like $30,000 or something like that. So instead of buying it, you can do a quest to earn it. Okay, what are we gonna do now? Where are we going to have fun? There's no real way to have fun. We're just going to have to run. Damn, man, the stream started very exciting. But hopefully, I'm telling you guys now, next month, if if I stay, if I play on a server for longer than 2 months, nothing is, like I'm never running around like this ever again. If I play on a server for like a month or 2, I think even a month, like I'm streaming for like 4 hours a day. But I mean, if I have to play on a server for 8 hours a day, within a month, like I am set, fame wise, money wise, gear wise, set. So that's why I enjoy this, because as soon as you're geared, you lose this feeling. But I mean, having a vehicle and driving around and having a lot of fun, that's also cool. That is also cool. But yeah, all I'm saying is soon we will never die in not never. Soon we will get to 5 intelligence soon, guys. I promise you guys. We will get to 5 intelligence pretty soon. Because once we get all the traders to tier 3, we can buy that sword and that shotgun daily. You check? And then we might just make sure the suicide puppet doesn't kill us. Simple as that. And then we can take Phoenix tiers in there. We can go get a key card, do a kill box. Bam, 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 baby. We're going to have a lot of fun, guys. We're going to have a lot of fun. Don't you worry. For anyone that's not enjoying me running around in my oranges, just stick around. Okay? Just stick around. We will be very powerful soon enough. Hey, Sonny, welcome, my man. Daddy. Okay, that's not very realistic. This is very, very sharp. That's not realistic. That's not realistic. It's going to be very uncomfortable running on top of there, so that's not fun. Hey, yo. Inactivity. Inactivity. What the flip am I doing? What the flip am I doing? What inactivity are you talking about? I'm running my arse off. Inactivity. My brew. Okay. Hey, gameplay, welcome. Apparently this is being inactive, guys. Apparently this is being inactive. As soon as I stop, as soon as I stand still, my blood stops flowing. My muscles recover instantly. I become fat instantly. Yes, Yaku, we spoke about it yesterday, buddy. Yes. You must be able to buy whatever you want to buy on Supermax, bro. It's Supermax. Everything's maxed out. Yeah, Ethan. The fact that so many people have complained about it and they haven't done anything about it, that's sad. But whatever. I don't want to be the complain microphone. You know? But call a spade a spade. Call a spade a spade. It would be so easy to have a timer that starts as soon as you stop and doesn't affect. Yes, a buff. Yes. Yes. like everything is still supposed to be green for at least like 15 to 30 minutes because my muscles are still burning. That's the same with strength. That's the buff that I'm talking about. You know, that's why I want to give them that document. And I'm telling you guys, if I give them that document and they don't fix the strength and the constitution, or they don't fix at least 10% of what I'm mentioning in that document, I'm done. I'm sorry. Like, I'll support the game, but I'm not going to try and help them again. I'm sorry. Because the ideas that I'm giving them, I have been thinking about those improvements for years. You see, so if they ignore me with everything I've done for them, I'm just like, you know, okay, guys, that's it. You know, flush the game. You know, do whatever you want to do. If you don't want to listen to the people that are supporting you, fine. But if they implement at least 10% of what, you know, of the ideas that I've given them, that at least, you know, then at least I feel like, you know, we're getting somewhere. And that will inspire me, yeah, to think of more ideas. Who's in here? Is there any NPCs in here? I'm not hearing anyone. I'll take some ammo. If there's no one in here, I'll take some ammo. There's no one in the police station. Wow. Free loot. Nice, man. Free loot, baby. I like it. Same view here, Luth, with traders. Luck and long time wasting enjoying game in past without traders was much better in my opinion. Hunter trade a good idea. Game buyers should enjoy your improvements. They should, yes. Okay, so I have 4 of each in my loot chest. Can be looted. I just planted the 2 prom mines I made myself. Come raid me, Superman. Rough Sleeper! Hey, buddy, haven't seen you in a while, my bro. Hey, my man, haven't seen you in a while. Hope it's been going well. Welcome, Rough Sleeper. Good to see you, my friend. All good, brother. Nice to be here with you. Oh, good to see you again, my man. Hope it's been going well with you. Let's go look for some trouble in the church. There could be NPCs in the church. Go look for a little bit of trouble in the church. Think if anything's lying around here. Pitchfork. Oh, I'll use a pitchfork. Pitchfork. Oh no, this church is. Oh no, this church is a little bit broken. Little bit broken. Where is the next exciting place? Where's the next exciting place? Airfield. I want to get screwdrivers. And then we can have some fun at the naval, guys. We can have some fun at the naval base. We haven't been to the naval base in quite a while. We'll have some fun at the naval base. I got extremely lucky when I found those 2 yellows at the small airfield. I've looted the small airfields a lot without finding 1 yellow. Goodness gracious, chicken. Okay, I give up. Goodness gracious. Millwall, yes, but Saturday, we're doing an abandoned bunker on Saturday again with a kill box, buddy. With a kill box, okay? But don't worry. Saturday, we'll have a ton of fun. Damn it. Got you, baby. Hey, G said G. Hey, you gotta do, a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do, bro. A man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. If open source game and loot could implement, oh, what bugs, improvements could be implemented? Not hero worship, it just makes perfect common sense. Yeah, I'll never be able to mod, you know, I'm not a modder, bro, but yes. If someone with the passion that I have for the game, yeah, can fix all the problems, that would be great. But again, you have to care about other people, yeah, instead of caring about yourself to really make a big difference to the game. Personal violation. Yeah, call Peter. Call Peter. Tell them I'm doing animal cruelty. even the process of cooking, I don't even like the fact that you have to click on it twice. I'll show you guys what I mean now. If I cook a skewer, I have to like click twice to add the ingredients. Even that, even that is an easy quality of life fix. Why do I have to click twice? I'll show you guys what I mean when we're done cooking the meat. I'm sure you guys know what I mean. When you click on the cooking, you have to click it again to add the ingredients. Gee, you have to do 2 steps. Put the ingredients in. Maybe I'm the only one that thinks 2 steps is too much. I don't know. You guys can tell me if you don't mind the 2 steps. No, bro, no. The mistreated servers are not up, buddy. Not up. Nice, Yaku, nice. Just have to upgrade. Like this. This is what I mean. I have to click, and I have to click, and I can't add the ingredients now. I have to click again. I don't mind it at all. Okay. Well, that's just me. But like clicking and clicking and clicking. For me, it must be click, click, add, cook. No, not this and then add and cook. Just maybe I'm just full of poop. Very possible I'm just full of. Not possible I am full of. But I won't ask them to change that because I know that's just me. I'm not going to add that to the document because that's a personal thing. That's not a everyone needs this thing. I would like to be able to do an improvised cooking recipe. For example, we could do a veggie skewer or mushroom, but no meat, mushroom. Oh, yeah, without the mushroom. Yeah. The fact that you need the vegetable skewer. Yeah. The fact that you need a mushroom for the vegetable skewer. Yeah. I don't see the purpose of that. Like some people don't like mushrooms. Why are you forcing me to add a mushroom to my vegetable skewer? Yeah, but you don't need to add a mushroom to it. So, and like I say, some people don't like mushrooms. So why are you forcing me to add a mushroom to it? All right, I get what you're saying. So what you want is a Sophie that adds the ingredients for you. No, man, Yaku, that's not what I'm saying. No, man, that's not what I said. I just want less steps. To cook your food, you need to click. You need to transition through 3 screens. I think it would be nice if you can just transition through 2 screens. That's all. It's just, I feel that extra step is not needed. It's not a major thing, but I still feel the extra step isn't needed. Hallelujah, hallelujah. I'm so glad Geek doesn't loot this place every day. You know, like Geek did not allow us to upgrade our memory modules. Imagine he loots this place every day. We would never be able to get screwdrivers. So I'm very glad he's not taking all my screwdrivers. Come on, baby. Can we do 2 again? Can we do 2 again? Is it possible? Is it possible? Can we do it again? Thanks, Shoots. Thanks. I'm glad I'm not alone on that. Dead. Did I see a toolbox? If there's a toolbox, I can make a quiver and upgrade the quiver with a toolbox. Did we walk past? No, we walked past an airplane repair kit. We didn't walk past the toolbox. We walked past an airplane repair kit. Here comes the other yellow, guys. Here comes the other yellow. I can feel it, baby. I can feel it. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Deja vu, baby. Deja vu. Deja vu. Stuff this game, I'm rage quitting. Worst game ever. Worst game ever. Can't even give me 2 yellow screwdrivers. Unbelievable. Rage quitting immediately. I've seen so many YouTubers in Scum, always cheap hacks and dumb tips, etc. If you could find a competent, passionate programmer and team up, send gameplay, a few changes. Yeah, that would be good, buddy. That would be good. You need, I'm a pro armor before the sub factory. Ah, that's not exciting, Yaku. Going in there with tactical armor and a helmet, that's boring, man. Going in there with nothing, that's exciting. Up the stakes a bit, my bro. Up the stakes. We will probably get armor inside there, buddy. We will. Yeah, if we can get to the half moons, we'll probably get armor. Okay, we definitely need more arrows. Definitely need more arrows. I need 5 more arrows. Minimum. Minimum 5 more arrows. Minimum. Where's this guy's skin? This DLC is awesome, guys. The DLC that allows you to change this into a military quiver. Now that's what you call quality. You don't even need anything. You don't even need anything. You just change it into a military quiver immediately. Now that's what you call quality DLC. That's what you call pay to win, baby. That's what you call pay to win. Danny Trejo, eat my dust. Actually, that is pay to win. I was shocked when I saw that. I think Danny Trejo, and the other guy that starts with an X, I feel they are paid to win. Like, giving me this. I don't know. Yeah, you can. It's minor, but I feel starting with a machete or an axe is way worse. Yeah, it's way worse than this. I really don't want to lose this. That's what I want. That's why I was sad losing the screwdriver, because that screwdriver allows us to empty out the prison. It allows us to empty out the prison, but more importantly, it allows us to get the key card, in the radiation zone. But I mean, two yellows are better than one yellow. But at least, if you've got a vehicle, you can come here every day, basically. Louis Moncada is unreal, I agree. Axe and bunch of bigger jackets and pants, yeah. Like starting with an axe, like me and you fight, okay? Me and you are fighting. Pa, 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 pa. Both of us bleed out. I come, you get a good spawn, I get a good spawn. I come back to my body with nothing. You come back to your body and you kill me with, like, if you've got Danny Trejo, you kill me with a machete or you kill me with an axe. You check. And I didn't spawn with anything to defend myself. Now that doesn't happen a lot. But I mean, and again, even if I kill you, if I just survive, it's very difficult for you to come back and kill me if you don't have a DLC character. But with a DLC character, you can come back and kill me. You check. Like if you take out 4 players and they don't have Danny Trejo or Louis Moncada, it doesn't matter if all 4 of them rush you, you can kill them before they can get to their loot. But if 4 Danny Trejos rush you, you're sitting with a problem. You check. Or if 4 Louis Moncadas rush you, you're sitting with a problem. So yeah, anything, the quiver thing and whatever they add after they've added that, nothing really matters after that. That is why Trejo is played by most cheaters. Not every Trejo is a cheater, but every cheater plays Danny Trejo. Yeah. And every tryhard, every tryhard player plays with Danny Trejo. And then you get lazy people like Blue. Blue doesn't like chopping down a tree to make a bow. You see, that's why Blue played with Louis Moncada, because he PvPs a lot, so he doesn't like the craft a bow, craft an axe, blah blah blah. That's why he played with Danny Trejo. He likes that. He likes the fact that he can get back to the action way faster. But I mean, he's not going to kill you with an axe. He's probably going to kill you with a gun. Although he has killed people with an axe. But yeah, it's for lazy people as well. Like, Danny Trejo is more just melee, but like Louis Moncada having an axe right from the start saves you a ton of time. Like with a knife, like with the DLC that I have, you start with a knife. But to cut down a tree, you still have to craft an axe. Where with Louis Moncada, even with Danny Trejo, if you start with Danny Trejo, you still have to craft an axe. But with Louis Moncada, you just cut down the tree, pop, pop, pop. Okay. You can make the bow and the arrows really fast. And then you've got the axe as backup that does a ton of damage. Oh, you gotta be pooping. I thought about going for that headshot again. And then I changed my mind at the last second. Yeah, I do. I do need the feathers for better. Didn't I pick up the feathers? Oh, it's fine, Ida. We've got money. We've got money and fame. When you don't have money and fame, yeah, those feathers are extremely important. But as soon as you have money and fame, it's a little bit easier. But to be honest, I thought I did pick up the feathers. To be honest, I thought I did pick them up. Yeah. Yellow screwdrivers come on Scum, rage quit on the cards. How many new and experienced players do? Danny Fu, plus with you winning the competition, that crybaby won't mention. Uh-huh. Yeah. All we need now is armor. Wow, SKS clip. I haven't seen that clip. We haven't used the SKS and we haven't used the new shotgun. Damn, man. We can still have a lot of fun. We haven't used the the new shotgun or the SKS yet. Still a lot of fun to be had. Still a lot of fun to be had. Yeah, look at all this military clothing. It's cool, man. Give me armor and night vision. Armor, night vision, or headlamp. Armor, night vision, headlamp. What's that ammo that I have? HS9. Give me an HS9. Left 4 arrows at the end. Oh, that was probably at the previous place. You know, it's fine. Fine, buddy, it's fine. Thanks for reminding me. What the flip?
We'd better move at night.
Did you see that? What the flip was that? They didn't say anything. They didn't say anything. Goodness gracious, that was a heart attack. What happened to the meat grind? Not playing Scum for a long time, but Wasteland was the best, but also meat grind. Well, we've got a new server now called Supermax that I'm playing on at the moment, which is the best of both worlds. It's like Skull Island and Meat Grinder combined. Yeah, they just popped in. They just popped in. That's not nice, man. It's not nice. They just popped in. They just popped in. The weak ones. Probably. But I mean, once I get my shotgun combo again, it doesn't matter if they're strong or weak. Once we get the shotgun and the sword and the flashbangs and the gas grenades, Doesn't matter what level they are. And a gas grenade, sorry. The next time we have gas grenades, a flashbangs, and a gas mask or a respirator, we must remember to take a respirator with us. No, then it doesn't matter what level they are. They will die. They will die. But yeah, since I can't eat with the K6 helmet, I think the K6 helmet with a respirator is a good combo. Because you can't eat with the K6 in any case. So when you're not at a POI, you just wear the K6. But as soon as you go into a POI, you put on the respirator, you know, so that you can control the NPCs with the gas without affecting yourself. Without literally gassing yourself. Like we did at the beginning. Why not pick up the Deagle mag and bullets? Not a bad idea. Can't give you a good reason to not do it, buddy. Thanks. Don't have a good reason to not do it. Here you go. Now we've got a backup weapon. Good. Come on, give me the armor or the night vision or the headlamp. Or the smartphone battery. I'll accept the smartphone battery. No. Yeah, that Tommy gun. They could have really made that Tommy gun cooler. Really. I'm not being funny, guys. They could have made that Tommy gun. I don't know. I don't like the Tommy gun. I don't know why. I just don't like the Tommy gun. Probably just me. Quite a peaceful experience at the moment. I think we're gonna need that. It just, yeah, this thing just takes up too much space, man. It just takes up too much space. Can't we? Oh, that is rolled up. That is how big it is, even if it's rolled up. It's not that bad. I just don't understand why guys, can anyone tell me Why can't we put the sleeping bag on this side? You see the quivers on that side? Why can't we put the sleeping bag on that side? Can anyone answer me? Quiver is on that side. Why can't we put the sleeping bag on that side? Just a question. Just a question. Or attached to the outside of the backpack. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of places to attach it to the hiking backpack. But you can't. Why not? Anywhere, shoot. The bottom, the top, the back, the side. There's a lot of places to attach it. But why not give us the ability to attach it? I mean, having a bedroll on you is really cool. It's a good quality of life feature because you're not wasting space and you can sleep wherever you are. You don't have to run to a bed, you know, or go craft a bed. So it's just a nice, I mean, it's got the straps and everything. It should be able to attach to the backpack easily. But in any case, yeah, small things like that. Small things like that. Aha! That's how to make a very simple fight more interesting. That's money. Funny enough, the most difficult part of the naval base for me is these three the three sleeping quarters. These three buildings are the most difficult for me out of this entire loot route. Funny enough. Darn telephone call and gotta make dinner. Just fingers work better and want to help if I can. 5 minutes, hopefully later. Okay, Mark. Yeah, it's funny that we haven't found a smartphone battery. Quite weird. A banjo. Can you believe it? We found a banjo. Unbelievable. How do we play the banjo? I can't remember how we play a banjo. But it's sure gonna sound fun if I hit a puppet with this thing. Sure, it's gonna sound really, really nice when I hit the puppet with. Let's end it with a bang. Let's end it with a bang. Let's just throw this stupid thing. Oh. Let's end it with a bit of excitement. Let's throw this thing away. Played enough with that thing now. Hey, Orlin. Welcome, bud. Going down there is not a... Going down here is a much better idea. Puppets and robots, yeah. Puppets and robots. But we don't call them zombies because they're puppets. But you can call them zombies if you want to. But yeah, it's got zombies and robots stuff. Now, usually you don't really get a lot of cool loot here. You'll be disappointed 8 out of 10 times with what you get here. But there's always that one time where you could be happy. But overall, this used to be the coolest place in the game. This used to be the best lockers in the game. Now it's disappointing. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Yeah, you can build inside of caves, but although not every cave is very big, but yeah, technically you can build underground, technically. But there's not a lot of caves in the game. But you can build really cool bases. And you can decorate the bases. So base building is definitely something that a lot of people spend a lot of time on. But yes, there's a bunch of caves. You get big caves, small caves, but yeah, there are caves. I had a small base inside a cave on one of the tiny islands in southern corner of the map. Yeah. No, like I say, there's big caves and small caves. Okay, not bad. For 13 screwdrivers, not bad. I'm not great, but not bad. For 13 screwdrivers, it could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse. Was not bad at all. Not bad at all. Yeah, there's no way to not lose your loot. They can kill you, they can blow up, they can steal your vehicle, they can blow up your vehicle, they can, yeah. There's no way to not lose loot. The best way to protect loot that you really don't want to lose is log out with the loot on you or bury it. Like finding a buried chest is quite difficult. But yeah, there's no way to keep the loot. Or to not lose the loot. Damn it. Oh shit. I like the fact that they give you underpants now that you can't lose. That's quite cute. Sad for the perverts, but I think it's a good change. Too many perverts were playing this game. So I like that change. Oh my word. Oh my word, how am I gonna get the gun? How am I gonna get the gun? I think that gun is too heavy. The gun is too heavy. Can't believe I fell in. Cannot believe I... What? Can't believe I fell in. But I mean, I haven't made that jump in quite a while, so understandable. I think that gun is just a little bit too heavy. But there's a way to still get the gun. It's just gonna be a little bit more difficult than the other thing. But I mean, you can carry 17 kilograms. That gun can't be more than 17. Oh man, this gun must be able to go up. Yeah. Oh no. Like you must be able to swim with 17 kilograms on you. So I don't know why I couldn't get up with a gun, but in any case, over now. Where's my bloody helmet? Okay. I could have literally just climbed the ladder, but I feel that ladder is a little bit too close to that sentry. Just a little bit close to that sentry. Yeah, guys, I haven't exited the naval base like this in a very, very long time. Usually I just, jump outside. But I think they've changed I think they've made it a little bit more difficult to enter it as easily as we entered it always. Instant horde. That's not good. An instant horde. Hit and run, baby. Hit and run, baby. Hit and run. Hit and run. Go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Horde can't get you if you keep moving. Go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to log out here with my sleeping bag. And then tomorrow, before the stream, I'm going to loot that place again and make my way to the base. Like, if we loot that place tomorrow again, we could find another yellow screwdriver. We need another yellow screwdriver because we're going to use an entire yellow screwdriver here or at police stations. Like, we don't have to go there. We know that there's a guaranteed key card there. But I mean, we want to loot a few police stations, and then we want another yellow screwdriver for the abandoned bunker, because I know you guys want me to do Brenner's Armories. I usually don't do Brenner's Armories. But I mean, if you're going to crush an abandoned bunker, you better crush it properly. Check. So we'll crush it properly. But yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. And I'll see you guys next time. Use the sleeping bag, baby. Oh. Use. And I use it. There we go. Nice. I didn't even have exhaustion. Probably because of the chicken that I ate. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time. Cheers. Sorry for dying. It's inevitable. Inevitable.